I would like to have fast, quick sugar in my blood right now because I'm so hungry. Should I go for the mango or should I go for the cereal? Should I go for the pawpaw or should I go for some chips? Naturally occurring sugars and added sugars. We're confronted on a daily basis with numerous kinds of foods to choose from. My name is Ayo Elizabeth, and on today's episode of Eat Right Africa, I'm going to be talking about sugars, how to eat sugar, and how to make the best option for yourself. Did you know that the simplest form of carbohydrate is glucose? And it naturally occurs in a variety, in fact, in a lot of foods that we eat every day. We eat sugar. There is added sugar in almost anything that you buy from the supermarket. And this is what this episode is about. Sugars are incredibly addictive and they occur in almost anything and everything that we buy in the streets, in the farms, in the supermarket. In fact, it is almost unavoidable. But what we can do is choose the right kinds of sugars. It's better to cook your potatoes than to order pizza. It's better to boil your plantain than to cook spaghetti. It's better to eat your rice than to have popcorn. Yes, it is impossible for the body to power itself without glucose. The body depends on glucose that we ingest from our carbohydrates. However, there are different kinds of carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates have very simple chemical structures. We call them monosaccharides, single sugars such as your glucose and your fructose. And complex carbohydrates are polysaccharides, and they're found in most of our foods that are rich in fiber and are better options for our sources of glucose. Brain function, muscle function, the production of red blood cells, all these things, the transportation of oxygen within the body system depend heavily on glucose. So we cannot function without glucose. So this is about making the right decision, encouraging you to choose the right kinds of sugars for your diet. We are all addicted to a certain kind of drug, and that drug is sugar. I'm sure you've heard it over and over again, and this is probably just a reminder. The worst kinds of sugars are the sugars in your sweetened beverages, in your Coca-Colas, in your carbonated drinks, in your Fantas, in your orange juices, your apple juices from the packs in the supermarket. What do these beverages do? Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Eat Right Africa. I hope you are encouraged, you are reminded to be more conscious, more aware of the kind of sugars that you consume every day. I hope you take responsibility. I hope you choose right, you eat right, you live right. Stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Eat Right Africa. My name is Ayo Elizabeth. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.